Hey, hey, good afternoon. We're a little late today getting this out, but here we are from the Daily Reflections, quick read. The title is Self-Restraint, and the writing is from the 12 and 12, page 91, which is right in the middle of the step 10 instructions. So, self-restraint isn't in this case referring to our life with drugs and alcohol. It's a more of a measured approach to life, a more of a being aware, self-aware. And we've, by this time we've done our step 4, we've done our step 9. We've gotten to know ourselves and the symptoms of our disease, and we become more self-reflective. We're watching for honesty or dishonesty, and for fear, and for selfish and self-centered thoughts. So we become more contemplative and aware of ourselves. So our first objective, it says, will be the development of self-restraint, from the 12 and 12, page 91. And the story is written here. It says, my drive to work provides me with an opportunity for self-examination. One day while making this trip, I began to review my progress in sobriety and was not happy with what I saw. I hoped that, as the workday progressed, I would forget these troublesome thoughts. But as one disappointment after another kept coming, my discontent only increased, and the pressures within me kept mounting. So which happens? We get in our crazy thinking, right? And we had it all together, and it's, oh my gosh, overwhelming and all of that. So rather than living in the moment, I retreated to an isolated table in the lounge, that would be at work in this case, and asked myself how I could make the most of the rest of the day. In the past, when things went wrong, and by the way, things going wrong are always a judgment on our part. We think we know what's best for us, and often we don't. I instinctively wanted to fight back, but during the short time I have been trying to live the AA program, I have learned to step back and take a look at myself. I recognize that although I was not the person I wanted to be, I had learned to not react in my old ways. Those old patterns of behavior only brought sorrow and hurt to me and to others. So we're becoming self-aware. I returned to my workstation, determined to make the day a productive one, thanking God for the chance to make progress that day. So we become aware of ourselves. Self-restraint, a little patience, a pause. Pause is suggested. And, I have in my early recovery, and it still applies, my brother Bob used to say, this too shall pass. This too shall pass. And I heard that a lot. And I said it a lot. This too shall pass. So whatever was happening, it seemed like a calamity. It seemed like, very troublesome, or the worst thing to be happening. I would just reflect that, okay, this will pass. Whatever it is, this will pass. And lo and behold, it has. The years have gone by. And yeah, here we are. All right, that's my reading for today. Love you guys. I want to remind you, Big Book Studies on Friday night, and meditation on Monday evening. And yeah, and we're planning our Mexico trip. Mexico in February. Love you to come. A few people will come. The Mexico trip is going to be very self-reflective, and we're there to really examine the things that block out the sunlight of the spirit. We're going to have a good look at our behaviors and our thinking, and how can we be present in the moment, not caught up in thinking that we know. The insanity. Okay. Cheers, you guys. Love you lots.